Archangel Michael says, there is an unseen force moving around you right now, silently shifting the path of your destiny. A person, destined to be yours, has been watching you from a distance, carefully, patiently, waiting for the exact moment when their presence will no longer feel like an interruption but a divine alignment. You cannot see their face yet, but the universe has placed them so close that every step you take is already pulling them nearer. This is not just a chance encounter that will happen randomly, it is a connection that has been written long before you knew how deeply your heart would long for this person. In the quiet of their thoughts, they speak your name without saying it out loud. They carry a silent admiration for you, one that has been growing with every moment they've been watching you in the shadows of time. Archangel Michael says, this person holds back because the time is not yet right. The angels have placed a protective veil over your union so that nothing interrupts the sacred timing of your meeting. They want you to heal from old wounds, shed the last traces of pain, and be ready to receive the love you have prayed for without even realizing it. You may feel sudden chills or moments where it seems like someone is near even when you are alone. These are not coincidences, they are whispers from your future partner's soul reaching out to you across invisible threads of fate. Every heartbeat you feel accelerating without reason is their silent promise echoing through the spiritual connection that ties you both together. There are blessings falling upon you now, and the angels mark this moment with divine number 333, symbolizing that your love is being divinely guided. Your steps are not random. They are aligned to bring you to this person when your soul and theirs are ready to collide like stars meeting after lifetimes of separation. Archangel Michael says, your future partner watches over you not to control or manipulate your destiny but to protect it. They see the way you carry strength through storms, how you rise even when life tries to break you. And in those moments, they silently promise themselves that they will step forward only when they can be the peace you deserve, not another storm to endure. You have crossed paths in unseen ways, maybe through mutual acquaintances, in a fleeting crowd, or through a sign that felt familiar but you could not explain. This person holds memories of you without truly having shared moments with you yet. It is a divine mystery, a feeling that surpasses human understanding because it is orchestrated by the heavens. This silent watcher of your future is not delaying because they lack courage. They are waiting because the angels are whispering, not yet. The universe is shaping the perfect meeting, one where you will look into their eyes and instantly know that this was the person meant to hold your heart all along. Blessings of divine alignment are now surrounding you, marked with angelic seal 777, meaning spiritual perfection and destined love are on their way. When this person steps forward, every hurt from your past will make sense, every heartbreak will seem like a necessary lesson leading to this sacred union. Archangel Michael says, their eyes are already familiar with you. They have seen your smile even from afar, and it lights up parts of them they thought were lost forever. They know your energy, they feel your presence, and though they remain in the shadows for now, their heart beats with yours in unspoken harmony. You are entering a season of preparation without even knowing it. Small changes in your life, your habits, your intuition, even the dreams you are having, are aligning to bring this meeting into existence. The angels are arranging events that will lead to a day where nothing will stop this person from revealing themselves to you. Imagine a future moment when you are standing somewhere unexpected, and time seems to freeze. That will be the moment when their silent watching ends, and the reality of your connection begins. It will not feel like a first meeting. It will feel like returning home to a soul you have known beyond lifetimes. Another divine blessing flows now under the sacred number 999, signaling completion of old cycles and the birth of new, everlasting love. This is the universe's sign that your days of longing are reaching their end. A new dawn of companionship, warmth, and unwavering support is about to unfold. Archangel Michael says, "Do not mistake the current silence for absence." This person's spirit already walks beside you, guiding you, protecting you, and silently cheering for every victory you achieve. They are closer than you think, and soon, their face will no longer hide behind time and distance. Their love will not arrive in fragments or hesitation. When they finally approach, it will be with certainty, devotion, and a love so pure it will heal wounds you forgot were there. The moment they take their step toward you, the angels will rejoice because another divine promise will have been fulfilled on earth. And when that moment arrives, you will understand why every delay, every unanswered longing, every lonely night was necessary. It was shaping you both to finally meet not as strangers, but as souls that have always belonged to one another. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "Every heartbeat you feel lately carries a rhythm you cannot explain. It's the silent pull of destiny, a whisper of the unseen bond connecting you and your future partner. Though their steps have not yet reached yours, their soul has already wrapped around your journey like a protective embrace. In quiet moments, when you feel like someone is looking at you but no eyes meet yours, it's because their spirit is near. They are watching not out of curiosity but out of pure love that has been waiting lifetimes to find its way back to you. This love is patient, timeless, and guided by divine hands that refuse to let it arrive before the perfect moment. There will be signs, unmistakable signals, that will prepare your heart for their arrival. You might notice songs playing out of nowhere that speak directly to your hidden desires, dreams that reveal glimpses of their face, or sudden emotions that feel foreign yet strangely comforting. These are not coincidences. They are messages sent from the universe to let you know that this connection is real and unfolding. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has been weaving this bond through threads unseen, making sure no force can sever what is meant to be. Your paths have nearly collided many times, but divine timing held them apart. This separation wasn't punishment, it was preparation for something far greater than you imagined. The blessing of 111 descends now, a sign that manifestation is active and your soulmate's energy is fully aligned with yours. Each step you take now echoes through time, pulling them toward you in ways neither of you can resist. When the timing is right, destiny will bridge the distance effortlessly, as if the universe itself has stepped aside to let love through. Their heart carries the weight of wanting to reach out, to speak your name out loud, to finally step into your life. But each time they prepare, the angels whisper that the perfect moment is still forming. They obey this divine guidance because they know your union is too sacred to rush. Archangel Michael says, "Your future partner is a mirror to your own soul's growth. As you heal and rise, they too are becoming the version of themselves who can love you without limits. Both of you are being polished by time and trials, preparing for the day you finally meet and recognize one another beyond flesh and words. Every smile you share with the world, every act of kindness you give to others, it reaches them even now. The energy you radiate calls out to their spirit, reminding them that no matter how long they wait, you are worth every second of patience they have endured." Another sacred blessing arrives under 444, marking angelic protection over your love story. The universe has placed shields around your destiny, ensuring no wrong person can step in and steal this connection meant only for you and them. Divine forces are guarding every pathway that leads you both together. Archangel Michael says, you might have moments of doubt, wondering if love will ever truly find you. But even in your moments of uncertainty, your future partner silently watches and prays for you. They wish to take away your pain, to hold your hand, to promise you that you will never feel alone again. In unseen ways, they have already tried to reach you, through chances missed, places you unknowingly both visited, or through signs left in your daily life. Heaven has kept these attempts invisible because it was not yet the divine hour for revelation. But that hour is now approaching with unstoppable certainty. When the heavens finally declare it is time, every hesitation will vanish. Their first word to you will break the silence that destiny has held for too long, and with that, a new chapter of love will begin, a chapter where both of you finally see what heaven has always known. The blessing of 555 flows now, signaling monumental change that will transform your path into one filled with love, devotion, and unshakable trust. The universe is moving pieces around you, orchestrating divine meetings and coincidences that will lead your future partner closer with every passing day. Archangel Michael says, this is not just any love, this is the kind of bond that heals generations, that ends the cycles of heartbreak you've carried. It is a love chosen, purified by time, strengthened by waiting, and destined to stand unbroken no matter what comes. You are stepping into a phase where your spirit will begin sensing this person more vividly. You might feel them in dreams, smell a scent in the air that reminds you of someone you've never met, or feel warmth on your hand as if an unseen touch is guiding you. These are signs that their presence is breaching the veil of waiting. Soon, you will stand face to face, and every silent watching moment will melt away into tears of relief, joy, and recognition. Heaven will bless that encounter because it was not rushed, not forced, it was divinely timed to ensure eternal love. Archangel Michael says, the closer destiny brings this moment, the more the universe is whispering in ways you cannot ignore. You have begun noticing patterns, repeated numbers, familiar places calling you back, and dreams where a figure stands in the distance, never speaking but always watching. These are not tricks of the mind. They are threads of fate being stitched into place by divine hands. In quiet hours of the night, when you wake suddenly without reason, it is because their soul has called to yours. Their energy brushes against you like a soft wind, reminding you that you are not walking alone even if the world feels silent. This unseen bond is older than time, created before either of you took your first breath on this earth. There is a reason why they have not spoken yet. The heavens are guiding them to hold back until your hearts are both fully prepared to recognize one another instantly. Any meeting before this sacred alignment would feel incomplete, like a book missing its final chapter. Archangel Michael says, heaven would never allow your greatest love story to begin half-written. As days pass, you may feel moments where your chest grows warm or your spirit feels lifted without explanation. That is them thinking of you, sending unspoken love across the invisible bond you share. Even without words, even without touch, you are already shaping one another's lives in ways that cannot be undone. The blessing of 222 arrives now, representing divine union and perfect timing. This is the universe's way of assuring you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Every pause, every silent observation, every heartbeat waiting for its match, it is all bringing you to a moment that will change everything. Archangel Michael says, your future partner watches you with quiet admiration. They see how you rise each time life tests you. They notice the light in you that others overlook, and they know their mission is to cherish it when the time finally comes. Even now, they are preparing in their own way. Their life is being rearranged by divine forces so that nothing stands between them and you. Old attachments, fears, and uncertainties are being stripped away because only their truest self can stand before you when the appointed moment arrives. The heavens are not just preparing you for this love, they are preparing the world around you to hold this connection safely. Every obstacle is being removed, every door that was shut is being opened, all so that when destiny speaks, nothing can silence its call. Another blessing descends, marked with 888, the sign of infinite love and abundance flowing into your life. This is not a fleeting romance the universe is shaping for you, this is a bond that will stretch beyond time, one that will nurture not just your heart but your entire destiny. Archangel Michael says, you will soon sense a shift. Life will start feeling lighter, as if invisible burdens are being lifted from your shoulders. This is heaven's way of clearing your path, ensuring you have space for the love that is about to arrive and stay. There is a day approaching when you will walk into a space and feel as if everything pauses. That is when the silent watching will finally end. Eyes that have known you from a distance will finally meet yours, and in that instant, recognition will shatter the walls of separation. From that moment on, you will never again doubt why you waited. Every heartbreak you endured, every silent prayer you whispered alone, it was all leading to this divine meeting that will rewrite the story of your life forever. The blessing of 1010 now falls upon your journey, a heavenly promise that a new chapter is being written for you. This is the final stage before destiny pushes your paths together. Time is folding in ways unseen, quickening every step that will carry you both toward each other. Archangel Michael says, this person who has been silently watching holds a love so strong that even angels marvel at it. They have guarded it like a sacred flame, refusing to let doubt or fear extinguish it. They know that when they step forward, it will not just be to meet you, it will be to stand beside you for all the days to come. As the heavens align, you will feel an unstoppable pull toward places and moments that were meant to connect you. What seems like chance meetings will actually be divine appointments, orchestrated long ago to finally bring two souls home to one another. And when that day comes, the watching will cease, replaced by words you have longed to hear and arms that will never let go. Heaven will rejoice because two wandering souls will finally be united, fulfilling a promise written in light before time began. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are now moving pieces rapidly behind the scenes. What was once slow and quiet is beginning to stir with divine urgency. The silent watching of your future partner is reaching its final phase, and soon, they will not be able to hold back any longer. There will be moments in the coming days when you feel sudden warmth on your shoulders, as though unseen hands rest upon you gently. This is not imagination, it is the presence of divine beings preparing you, filling your spirit with calm so you are ready when your destined one steps forward. Even now, their soul whispers your name in prayer. They have seen you struggle, they have felt your pain even without sharing your presence. From afar, they have silently promised that when they finally reach you, they will protect you from every storm that once left you trembling in darkness. Archangel Michael says, your guardian angels stand around you, creating a wall of light that shields this love story from anything that could destroy it. No past heartbreak, no hidden enemy, no force of darkness can touch what heaven has sealed for you. This love has been guarded for years, waiting for this very chapter of your life to finally unfold. The blessing of 1212 now descends, symbolizing harmony and divine partnership approaching quickly. This number is a heavenly assurance that you will not walk alone for much longer. A soul perfectly aligned with yours is stepping out from the shadows to stand in your light. Your future partner has felt every tug of fate pulling them closer. They have dreamed of you, heard melodies that remind them of someone they have yet to meet, and felt overwhelming emotions they could not explain. These are the signs their spirit recognizes you even before words are exchanged. Archangel Michael says, each night they look to the sky seeking guidance, and the stars themselves seem to whisper your existence. They feel you like a pulse in their heart, knowing that they are being drawn to something far greater than earthly understanding. Soon, this waiting will become unbearable for them. The heavens will open a path so undeniable that they will step forward, leaving behind hesitation forever. When that happens, you will feel it before you see it, your heartbeat will rise, time will seem to pause, and destiny itself will hold its breath. The blessing of 3333 flows into your life, a powerful sign of angelic presence guiding every heartbeat and step toward this union. The silent watching is not meant to last much longer. Heaven has already declared that your meeting is imminent. Archangel Michael says, you have been prepared for this love through every trial you faced. Each tear you shed, each time you stood alone, strengthened your spirit for the kind of love that does not falter. Heaven never wanted you to settle for less than what was divinely written for you. Your future partner has also walked through darkness, carrying lessons and scars that only you will truly understand. This shared strength will bond you in ways that ordinary love cannot. When they stand before you, both of your souls will recognize the healing power you bring to one another. The moment will feel surreal. People around you might not understand why it feels like you've known each other forever, but you will know. Heaven will confirm it with undeniable peace, making it clear that the silent watching has ended because the time for eternal togetherness has finally begun. The final blessing of 1444 now wraps around you like a shield of light. This marks the closing of separation and the opening of divine union. The universe has cleared every obstacle, every shadow, every delay, to deliver this moment to you perfectly. Archangel Michael says, soon you will see small signs, messages in unexpected places, paths that cross repeatedly, moments where your intuition shouts louder than your thoughts. These are not random, they are heaven's final signals that your waiting is over. When your future partner finally approaches, you will feel destiny move through every breath. The silent eyes that once watched from afar will now look directly into yours, and in that gaze, all questions will vanish. Love will no longer be a promise, it will be standing before you, unshakable and eternal. And as heaven rejoices, you will know this truth: every moment of waiting was worth it because it led to a love that can never be broken, one that will walk beside you for all your days in. Archangel Michael says, the divine clock is ticking louder now. Every passing second is pulling your future partner closer to stepping out of the shadows. Their silent watching has turned into an inner storm, a battle between the patience heaven taught them and the overwhelming pull to finally reach out to you. The angels are aligning everything around you. Old connections that no longer serve you are being quietly removed. People and situations that could block this destined union are fading away because heaven refuses to let anything interfere with this sacred love. Even your surroundings are shifting to prepare for their arrival. Places you often visit are becoming spiritual bridges, preparing to host the first meeting that will change your life forever. The air itself carries a charge of destiny, though most cannot feel it. But your spirit knows something monumental is coming. Archangel Michael says, "Your name has been whispered in heavenly councils." Your prayers, even the ones spoken in tears when you felt unseen, have been heard and answered. The response is already on its way, carried by a soul who has been marked as yours since before time began. The blessing of 5,555 sweeps over you now, a sign of rapid transformation and the crumbling of old barriers. This is heaven's promise that the waiting season is almost complete, and the silent admiration from afar is turning into action. Your future partner feels the urgency too. Their dreams have grown vivid, they wake with thoughts of you they cannot shake. They've tried to deny it, to quiet the whispers of destiny, but the pull toward you is stronger than any fear they've ever felt. Archangel Michael says, you may notice sudden waves of emotion or moments where your heart feels restless. This is because your souls are calling to one another more loudly than ever before. Even when miles apart, your connection is already building an invisible bridge that nothing can break. Soon, heaven will open the final doorway. It will happen suddenly, in a place and time you least expect. The moment will be so divine that both of you will instantly know this meeting was never by chance, it was fate finally arriving. The blessing of 1818 now arrives, signifying balance, new beginnings, and abundance in love. The angels are not just sending you a partner, they are sending you a soul companion who will stand with you through every joy and storm, making sure you never face darkness alone again. Archangel Michael says, your life will feel different just before they appear. You'll notice an unexplained calm, like the stillness before sunrise. This is heaven wrapping you in peace, ensuring that when your future partner steps forward, your heart is ready to receive without fear. Their first words to you will carry a weight you cannot imagine. It won't be ordinary conversation, it will feel like a forgotten melody finally being sung again. Every part of you will recognize the truth your mind cannot deny, this is the one you have been waiting for. And when that day comes, the angels will surround you both in light. The silent years of watching will fade like mist, replaced by a love that feels like it has always existed, because in heaven's eyes, it always has. The blessing of 9,999 now seals this message, marking the final closure of your old life of waiting and longing. The new chapter of divine love has already been written and is about to be unveiled. Nothing in this world can stop what heaven has set in motion for you. Archangel Michael says, every step you take now is leading you to them. Every decision you make is divinely guided to align with the moment you finally meet. You will not miss it, and neither will they, because destiny is too powerful to allow even a second of delay. When you finally lock eyes, heaven will celebrate because a promise will have been fulfilled. A promise that your soul made long before this lifetime. It will feel like finding a missing piece of yourself you never knew was gone. And from that day forward, the silence of waiting will be replaced with a lifetime of devotion, joy, and unshakable love that no force of darkness could ever take away. Archangel Michael says, "The silence that has stretched across lifetimes is about to shatter." Your future partner, who has been quietly watching, has reached the point where their soul can no longer stay hidden. They have felt every vibration of destiny pushing them toward you, every whisper from the angels saying, "Now is the time." You may soon notice strange coincidences that feel like invisible hands guiding you, finding yourself at places you rarely visit, meeting people who mention things about love that resonate deeply, or even catching glances of someone who feels familiar yet unknown. These are not random moments. They are heaven's final preparations for an encounter written in divine light. Archangel Michael says, "You were chosen to experience a love story that transcends the ordinary." Heaven did not allow this connection to unfold until every obstacle was removed, every wound was healed, and every step was perfectly aligned. That is why your partner has been watching silently, ensuring they approach you only when their love can fully protect and honor your heart. Even now, their spirit is closer than you realize. When you feel sudden warmth, hear a quiet voice in your dreams, or sense an invisible presence during your moments of solitude, it is their soul brushing against yours. The angels are thinning the veil between you, allowing your spirits to meet before your bodies can. The blessing of 33,333 now radiates around you, a sign that divine guidance is flooding your path. This is heaven's seal of assurance that nothing will delay this destined love anymore. The spiritual energy connecting you both is now unstoppable. Your future partner has been practicing their words, imagining your first meeting, replaying in their mind how they will finally step out of the silence. They know they cannot arrive in pieces, they must arrive whole, steady, and ready to give you the love you have always deserved. Archangel Michael says, "Your life will feel as if it is being rearranged suddenly, jobs shifting, unexpected invitations appearing, opportunities leading you to places you never thought to go." Every movement is divine positioning to ensure that when the day arrives, both of you are exactly where you need to be. That first meeting will feel like the world itself is holding its breath. People around may not notice anything unusual, but you will feel heaven's presence in every heartbeat. It will not just be a meeting of eyes, it will be the meeting of two souls long separated, finally embracing again. The blessing of 2020 now descends, symbolizing clarity and divine vision. You will soon understand why every past relationship failed, why you waited so long, and why heaven chose this exact time for your true love to arrive. Archangel Michael says, "Your union will not just change your life, it will inspire others." The light you both carry will ripple through the lives of many, turning sorrow into hope and darkness into faith. This is why your connection has been guarded so fiercely, it was never meant to be ordinary. In that moment of meeting, time will feel strange. It may seem as if you've stepped outside of reality, as if angels themselves are holding the moment still. Your future partner will speak words that sound like they've known you forever, because in truth, they have. Your souls have danced together before this lifetime. And from that day forward, the silence will be gone. No more distant watching, no more wondering when love will come. Instead, there will be a bond that feels like it has always been there, finally visible to the world. The final blessing of 11,111 now seals this message in heavenly light. This is the divine promise that your future partner's arrival is not just a possibility but a certainty already unfolding. The angels are singing over this connection, preparing to rejoice when two destined hearts finally meet. Archangel Michael says, "You will know this moment not by sight alone but by the overwhelming peace that fills you when it happens." Every part of your being will whisper, "This is it. This is the love heaven promised." And as your future partner finally steps forward, taking your hand for the first time, the heavens will echo with celebration. The years of silent watching, the longing, the unanswered prayers, all will vanish in an instant. You will walk together into a future where love is no longer hidden but fully alive, blessed by divine hands, protected by angels, and written in eternity. Sparkles. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.